As I'm writing this script, all I could think about is her and that night. But hey, SP gang, we gonna be straight because we got a video to tell about the time the youngest pimpity pimp of the century stole some moonshine. This story involves me coming to the realization that lying is pointless, and if you tell the truth, you could get crunk whenever you want. I hope y'all sexy ladies and gentlemen enjoy the story. And before we get into the video, make sure you follow my Instagram. And let's get it started, like always. Question of the day from my man Dre. What's the best way to smoke weed without a proper pipe? Y'all let me know in the comments. That's pretty much the intro. I'm happy. Without further ado, grab your blunts, grab your snacks, and let's get straight into this video. This story starts off about a year back on the same night of the story that I had titled, I had sex with his girlfriend. If you haven't watched that video, you really should because it will make a little bit more sense. But if you aren't, I'll give you a little info. So my friend Chris had this little brother, right? And he brought his girlfriend over while I was spending the night at their crib. And the whole night, bro, she was flirting with me. I was just about to beat them doonies down, right? But my friend, bro, is that a fucking car? Fucking bitch. But my friend Chris not only cock blocked me, but I was laying in the bed with her, right? And she had this diabolical smell to her, or like around the same aroma as like a Subway's roast beef sandwich. And the breath of an elementary child. And she lied about her age, bro. She told me she was 14, not 11. This looks really bad. But yeah, a pretty shitty night on my part. But when I told the story, I didn't include this part of the story, which involves all of us getting caught drinking my aunt's moonshine. So to get this started, this all happened before me and the girl had even like insinuated in the DMs that we were gonna smash. But I knew she had it on her mind with this little sexy little Peter Whacker. So we're all sitting down, right, in my friend Chris's bedroom, and we have Chris, his little brother. I don't exactly remember the name that I gave the girlfriend, so let's just call her Sage for like safety. And we also have Chris's stepsister with us in the room. We're all vibing out, you know. We had the most classical tunes playing in the background, that reminiscent Juice WRLD. We're playing the fucking knife game, my ninja. My bro is stabbing his hand up, and I get up there. I stab my middle finger like a fool. But it was a great time, you know? But doing this could only last so long before like the inner menace in me starts itching and that crazy ass ninja was on some dumb shit. So my aunt, she's a lesbian and an alcoholic and pulls all the hoes, which is a great combination. To top that off, she's also cool as fuck, as I've learned over the years. And she had just gotten back from this trip from Tennessee, where she brought back this absolutely tasteful watermelon moonshine. I don't know if you heard my phone go off, I'm sorry. That she was hyping up to us when she got back from her trip. When she was talking to me about it early that day, I just knew I had to get my hands on me some forbidden juice. So I think back to that moment in my head as I'm sitting down like a young Einstein. I start to come up with the most diabolical plan of the ages. So immediately, I start to put it into play. I tell everybody about it. And immediately, Chris is like, nah, bro, she's gonna catch you, Noah. That's a terrible idea. He was right. But usually he was the bad influence. But today, I was Mercutio from Romeo and Juliet. Instead of the lover boy Romeo, I was Mercutio. And Chris's little brother is surprisingly on board with the plan, but not so surprisingly because like he's the type to want to impress people and show off. And on this night, he wanted his girlfriend to think he was cool. Like he was smoking with us, with the exception like he didn't come with us when like we went out to go smoke a Swisher or some shit because, and I quote, he didn't want to smell like smoke. And his girlfriend is all for it. I saw a little bit of my aunt in her for a second when she brought it up. And Chris is still no-go, but he tells me the real reason why he didn't want to drink because of the fact that he was on heart meds for his heart condition. And Chris's stepsister was all for it. As long as everybody else was drinking like the meat rider she is, she was going for it. And my alcoholic ass, I'm hyped as fuck, bro. So our only problem is, how are we gonna steal the moonshine from the fridge without waking my aunt up, who is clear as day, snoring loud as hell? I just knew my ass couldn't do it. I might have drank the whole damn jar on them bitches and woke her ass up to drink it with me. The little brother just wouldn't surprise me on this night. His ass volunteers to go steal it. Lil homie took one for the team for the one time. I salute you, little ninja. So the Oompa Loompa ass ninja leaves the room when I knew deep down he shouldn't be the one taking it. He's the biggest dude in the room. And bro been wearing the same drawers for like a month. I was kind of scared the funk was gonna wake her up, you feel me? But nevertheless, this Paul Blart, mall cop looking ass ninja comes back with the forbidden juice. So tell me why bro gonna steal the moonshine and not come back with no cups to drink this joint. Goofy. So bro says he's not leaving the room again. So tell me why I had to go get the cups. Your boy entered stealth mode, ETO Assassin's Creed mode, turned on my eagle eye and grabbed all the cups just to drop one. And I ran, even though she didn't wake up. So I get the cups back to the room and tell me why all these ninjas having second thoughts on that bullshit. They're all saying, except the girlfriend, and I quote, "Noah, we're not drinking until you drink first." I got no complaints. I pour everybody's cups up, right? And then my Frank Gallagher looking ass downs my cup, which I filled a decent amount. Like, the moonshine was like halfway before we drank it. And after filling everybody's cup, it had a good bit missing from it. But in that moment, I didn't care. So we all drank our shit, right? The little brother doesn't end up finishing his, so I down it for him. And everybody else finishes theirs. After finishing this moonshine, I'm tipsy as fuck. And the little brother puts the moonshine back. Britt then comes in the room. I tell her the whole story, how we ended up coming to this absolutely devious moment. She just laughs and she spends the rest of the night with us. So if y'all want to hear the other parts of the story where I ended up almost smashing this little girl, make sure to check out my OnlyFans, the other video. But after all that, we settle in and we go to sleep. When we wake up the next morning, everything's pretty normal. Nobody had brought up the moonshine at this point. It seemed like we all forgot about the night before. That's until my aunt got off of work and was all set and ready to drink her moonshine. So I'm chilling in Britt's room from when she used to live with her parents, and I hear my aunt screaming, "What the fuck? Who drank my fucking moonshine?" My heart sank to my left and my right ass cheek, my ninja. I walk into the room to see what's up with her, and she's like, "I know y'all little fuckers drank my moonshine. There's hella missing. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with it?" I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I walk back to Britt's room freaking out because she said she was gonna tell my nanny if somebody didn't fess up. And my nanny was gonna relay that information back to my mom. And she's evil as hell when she is mad. Me and Britt agree that I should go fess up because I might be a terrible person sometimes, but I'm no liar. So I tell my aunt to come see me in a separate room. And I'm like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Me and all them ninjas in there except Chris drank your moonshine. I'm sorry. And she was low-key cool as fuck about it, which was a relief because she also said that she wasn't telling my nanny. She was just trying to make the kids scared, which it worked because they ass did not come out of their room. They were also mad because they were pretending like they were falsely accused, which was cap. Like, bro, we drank. After all this happens, Britt, my aunt, and Britt's fiance all sit down and have a drink. And I get a little more of that goddamn moonshine. I told my mom about this story and all she had to say about it was, "Noah, you're an alcoholic if you like the moonshine." And all I have to say is, that shit was bussin'. Moral of the story is, tell the truth, bro. Lies don't get you anywhere but in more trouble. All my problems were fixed with just one talk. And that's pretty much the end of the story. The story has been in my notes for a minute and I'm really glad that I could come up here this week and tell it. My mental's been kind of messed up recently for personal reasons, but I'm getting better for you guys. And that's all I had to say. Y'all stay safe and have a blessed week. And this is SenpaiNoah, always and forever, signing off. Peace.
Drugs on my mind again, she's on my mind again. Wanna kill myself, but this girl, she just don't comprehend. Wanna get so high again, I wanna get so high again. I wanna fucking die, I can't live this life without a band. I think I fell in love again, I hope she fell in love again. I wish that she would tell me how she feels, but she just keeps it in. Drugs is on my mind again, said drugs is on my mind again. I try to fight the urge, but I can't. So